Well, I'm serious about the trouble we're in, but I'm optimistic. I'm full of faith. I believe God's people will rise up and win. It's going to take a great awakening. And as Mario Murillo said, before there can be a great awakening, there has to be a rude awakening. Well, we're getting wakened up, not to the wokeness of the left, but we're getting awake to the policies that are threatening us from the new social Marxists that are in control of much of our government today, and it's troublesome. You know, if God's people would just take the time to go back and read the history of Marxism, socialism, communism in the nations where those ideologies have prevailed, yeah, you would quickly see that's what's going on in America today. This attack on God, God's law, God's church, that's right out of Marxism. Marx said, "My object in life is to dethrone God and destroy capitalism." He also said communism begins where atheism begins. In other words, atheism, anti-God, that is at the core of all Marxism. And it's at the core of what's going on today in our country. Joseph Stalin said, they're fooling you. There is no God. Socialism, communism, at the core, they're all atheistic. Leon Trotsky said once, religions are illogical, primitive ignorance. There's nothing as ridiculous and tragic as a religious government. So no wonder we're seeing Antichrist spirit stamped all over the policies of the present administration. They're also, it's even worse than that in the sense that they're going after eternal truths, objective truth, and the institutions that make us great. Marx said there are eternal truths such as freedom that are common to all states of society, but communism abolishes these eternal truths. It abolishes all religion and all morality instead of constituting them on a new basis. This is what they do. In other words, it's all morality, all religion. That has got to be not reconstituted. It's got to be done away. Marx said there's no greater stupidity than for people to marry and so surrender themselves to the small miseries of domestic and private life. The Bible begins with in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Okay, well that's wonderful, but they don't believe in God. God said He created woman to be with man, but here they say marriage is foolishness. This is what we're up against today. And it may take a rude awakening to have a great awakening, but I'm all up for that. And I believe many of you are as well. Let's rise up and be educated and informed. And always remember, we're not warring with flesh and blood. We're warring with spiritual wickedness in high places. And God's guaranteed us that we're going to win. Amen. Hey, Ray McCollum here. Thanks for watching the video. I hope it was a blessing to you. Go ahead and subscribe now. There's a lot more where that came from.